Hello everybody, I'm SJM. Welcome back, jumping into the Betweenlands Spirit Tree boss fight. This one I am not sure about. I already went over and poked my nose over at him a couple of times already and have died twice already. So maybe we'll try some different strats, but I learned from the White Fortress episode that we should probably skip out on all of the preparation, and then we'll just go over what I did if at the end of the episode, time permitting. So I'm just going to snack up now, and then we've got an axe and a bow with octane arrows for doing this fight. A whole bunch of reeds in front there, but I cleared those out. I'm trying to kill some of these spirit faces because I'm interested in getting the masks so that I can make the grub hub, because I want to automate some of the silk production. Obviously, I showed you in the last episode there how didn't get any small spirit faces. Got one. I need 3. There's not a lot of wisps here that I can see, so we might not be getting too good a loot from this tree fight here. To peace out is when all my saturation is gone. Stay away from the nettles, please. Okay, so I am on the healing cloud. Still stuck on one mask. Don't know if I get any from finishing the fight or not, but know a little bit about the fight, but not a lot. But I do know that I just get completely destroyed by those spikes whenever they come. So I'm trying to stay out of range of those, but out here where the little faces appear. Yep. I did get 2 sap spit, but we should be able to get infinite sap spit eventually anyways, so that's not a big worry. Heal up, get our comfort bonus, the extra saturation from that, and then we can head on out of... I keep forgetting about my healing spell. Do well to remember that, I guess. There's another one, so wherever my body is, I should be able to get a second one. There's my body. Oh. Okay, they don't stack, so that's a thing. Need to get that one more small spirit mask. That's all I'm waiting for, and then we'll go in and we'll kill the big face. I gotta time that better. It's kind of like toying with him at this point. Not even trying to kill him. Ah. There's one. I jumped, I swear. Oops. Somebody up here? Where'd they appear? Around on this side. I swear I jumped. Oh, that was you. Okay. As long as you keep moving, you shouldn't get caught in his little trap thing that holds you in place. Wait, that was sap spit, wasn't it? It caught me. All right, we got it. Oops. Where is he now? Okay, a little bit of a lag spike, but we survived. We almost got him now, so... Crabs, leave me alone. There you are. See if we can't bring him around to this side and a little bit lower where I can get at him. Got him. Bark amulet. I got one spirit tree sapling, which is good, and then this is for moving forward with another mod. We need that guy. Let's get those guys on the hotbar so that if I die, then I know what we gotta do. But what happens now, apparently, is this corruption starts spreading sludgy dirt. we leave this alone, it will destroy the whole biome. So I think we've got to take out all of it where we see it so that it doesn't corrupt us too far, because my house is in this biome and I don't want that destroying my house. I guess the other thing I could do is get out my axe. Oh, I have my axe right there. And bone knife. Does this give me... Yes, that does give me the roots stuff. Okay. Whole bunch of spirit tree logs. And check out close to here. Oh, see, there's some corruption there. The little purple thing seems to spawn that sludgy dirt. Spreading rotten bark. Yep, this is the stuff we got to get rid of. Oh. Okay, I need this guy with the poison spell. Takes care of those guys really good. Oh, now it's getting dark and foggy. Uh-oh. Well, I guess that's why I got this, right? Alright, this is going to be real tough to take care of, but I'll fight it as best I can and bring you guys back with the results at the end and see if I can hold it back. But at least there is a bit of water between me and this guy, so worst comes to worst, that should be as far as it spreads. Is this corroded yet? This one has. Oh, what this stuff out here, yep. That's like worst case scenario, right? Alright, I'll put this on a pause for now. So my shovel just literally broke. I kind of recognized that a little bit earlier, because I was definitely losing the battle there against this corruption. So what I did is I tried to see if I could put down a break and see if that will stop the sludge from coming across, and then we'll see if it crosses this water as well. So For now, I've done what I can, but at the end of the day, I think I'm moving. If this crosses the river, then I'll know I need to start moving right away, because that will take a while to do. Anyways, gross. Got an inventory full of stuff, some dentrithist from killing the little insects that come out of the decaying branches. I broke down all the branches over on this side, but obviously I haven't done so for all of it over here, and I can't even get to a lot of it anymore. But yeah, one way or the other, this will probably just curve around anyways, but I think the whole entire spirit tree is surrounded by water here, right? So, oh, I can't even run? Because my hunger is gone. Which one am I on? Healing? Okay. I get some more of this wood, that would be nice. This stuff hasn't gone to garbage yet, so I'm going to grab some of this, whatever I can, because I might want to do a building with it if it's got some slightly different texture than just weedwood, right? Yeah, it is water all the way around it, so hopefully it just transforms this small section. But I'll come over and check it out off camera a little bit later. And next episode, maybe you'll come back to me in a different area. Sir? Here we are back home. See how much of this can just go away automatically. Most of it, that's good. My armor took quite a beating from that fight, but that's fine. That's nothing too much to worry about. So food. I think I only need 6 leaves there, but for food I did crab sticks, and we smoked the crab sticks. So I've made this smoker now that I've got some string coming in. It wasn't too hard. Just the difficult part in figuring out how to use the smoking rack here was that we needed smoldering peat underneath. Basically, that's you just put a piece of peat down, and you'll need to use a fire starter to start it on fire, but then you can put down what you need to put down on top of it after that. And then similarly with the steeping pot, we need to put this down on top of the smoldering peat, so that's where I'll put my steeping pot eventually. So we put our crab sticks in there, and then you'll need to put leaves in there. Just note that because you got the smoldering peat under there, the leaves will always be burning. So you kind of got to figure out how many leaves you need to process what you're doing in the smoking rack. And then only put that much amount in. I think it's 6, but I just did 7 just to be careful, because if this goes without smoking, I don't want this progress bar to regress, right? But once this crab sticks smokes up real nice, it goes from 2.5 and 4.5 to 5 hunger haunches and 9, maybe 10 saturation. So like the full saturation bar I was getting in that fight you saw came in really, really handy. So I was super happy with that as a food source for those kinds of fights. Not something that you want to be eating all the time because you don't want to get tired of it at the wrong time, right? We've got, it's getting lots of silk going. Mostly because, let's just grab, I don't know, jelly donut should be fine. Yeah, perfect. Oh, and it ate the second one on. Oh, I hate that sometimes. Sometimes that happens. But yeah, for getting silk and getting everything that we need. So in the steeping pot, we look at the uses there. It's on page 21. Yes. So to get the pheromone extract that we need to put into the grub hub, it takes 4 clutches of pheromone thoraxes, and each clutch is 4 pheromone thorax. So you got to set yourself up a farm to do that, and I have that over here. Being a pacifist, I can have these guys around my base and it's not a problem. And therefore every 3 minutes I can come by here and get myself 4 pheromone thorax. Sometimes they land on the roof, and it's really funny that all 4 ended up on the roof here. Oh, there they are. They're there in that spot. So yeah, just a little bit of farming to get that. Just note that they do need to be protected from the rain, I believe. I think they wash away with the rain. And then my first clutch that I did, actually I had a lightning strike right here. And that set them all on fire. So I built this little structure around here in the hopes that if there's another nearby lightning strike that it doesn't do the same thing again. And then the last thing that I've done, as you can see, I've got name tags on these guys so that hopefully they don't despawn when I get out of range, right? So just to go over here, so the smoking rack recipe, reed rope, string, angler tooth, 6 sticks for a smoking rack. The name tags is a piece of paper and a reed rope. And then what you do with the name tag in your inventory is you just right click it, or it's shift right click. And then you can type in your name and then you just click on save there, and that will label your name tag. So you don't, obviously we don't have anvils in the between lands, but that's how you use the name tag. And then the grub hub, oh, I needed 4. I thought I only needed 3. All right, off camera, I'll be going to another spirit tree to get myself another animated spirit mask so that I can make the grub hub. And then a filtered glass jar. This one's not too hard, just 6 silk glass. Actually, hold on. Is that... filtered silt. So I'm going to have to do the fishing stuff to get the filtered silt, to get filtered silt glass. Wow, that's a deeper rabbit hole than I had bargained for. I guess I'll be on to the fishing quest line after this episode, as well as going to another spirit tree. But at least I can put down my spirit tree sapling, and I can have a friendly spirit tree around my base as well. So that'll be fun. Off camera, I also built an enclosure, and because I had one tamed, and it ran off on me because I just had it tied up on a fence post with a lead, and he just with the mechanics of loading chunks and stuff, I guess that broke the lead And it happened to me a couple of times. First time I was lucky, I caught it right away and I lassoed him back. But the second time he was gone, the lead was gone, and I didn't know. But I got another one, brought it back in the enclosure, and then found my original one just like 100 blocks that way or something. So that was pretty funny. So now I've got two Froggos for running around the world. I'm going to be moving something over here and doing a build here for it. Oh yes, I don't have my rubber boots on anymore. Let's fix that. Yeah, built that, built that. What else did I do? Because I did quite a bit of stuff off camera. Built that thing. Grinding up a bunch of this because I've done a whole bunch more mining. Mostly because I was hunting for infestations down in the caves so that I could set something up. I had bushes in here for them, but these ones never rotted. But then I figured out the way to get the infestation is just to leave the silkworm in there, let it go to cocoon, and then leave it in the cocoon phase, and then it will go to the infestation after that. So it's just a lot of waiting around for the infestations to appear. But yeah, once I've got the grub hub built, then I'll be able to do the steeping pot and put in the pheromone thorax clusters. It takes 4 of them to get you a bucket, and then we'll be able to set up the grub hub over top of a 3x3 bushes, so that'll probably be just in this area here, and then that will automatically bring us in some of the silk so that we can move towards getting some pouches for my tool belt, because I'd like to get everything moved out of my lurker pouch, like my living pickaxes, all my tools there. Which reminds me, I do have to make another living shovel, because I broke mine. Sad, sad. And sad that I only ended up with 3 spirit face masks. What is this guy used for? Doesn't say. Oh, just click C. I've got a bark amulet equipped now, but I don't know what it does. We'll see later, I guess. Yeah, I think that's it for this episode. There's something else that I'm forgetting. Oh, yes, that's what it was. I can now mark off all the ones that are done. There's another spirit tree over here that's not too far away, which is a good thing. And up here, I've got that marked because we may as well test this on camera too. It's up here, isn't it? Yes, so I've linked a bone wayfinder to one of the menhirs in the world. That should allow us takes a bit of experience, and then we'll teleport to the menhir. I think that's really neat. The reason why I linked this one is I've got a Crag Rock Tower there to do, a white fortress down here we can do, and it's kind of like towards the outskirts of where I've explored already, and it's a pretty good distance away, right? Kind of want to use this again, but I think it's just going to take me back here. No, doesn't bring you home. You've got to make your own way home. So maybe, do I have a men here close by home that I could link? Maybe this one. That one's a bit further away. Anyways, yes, that's how these guys are used. So as you're finding those in the world, and I believe these can be repaired in the animator, right? Put these in the animator, and yes, that's, you can repair them in there. So they're good forever. You just have to come over here and click the wayfinder on it, and it changes the texture on it, and you're good to go. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed the spirit tree fight, and then, yeah, I'll get back home and we'll figure out if the name tags worked, because now I'm out of the chunk load of my base for my infestation farm, and how far that sludge decay is progressing at that close by spirit tree. Oh, that's what the, so see this frog? We can see the circle over top of his head. That's his health, a representation of his health. And that's what wearing the bark amulet is doing for me. See, if I unequip it, it goes away. If I re-equip it, then that will pop up there. Awesome. All right, I'm going to journey home and get back to work on some of this other stuff. I'm, backtracking on a lot of quests now while I take a break from the Ember stuff. Oh, we get a lore page from finding that ancient tablet top half. And this is the chapter where you either go into Botania or Blood Magic. But we do have to find the bottom half. I know where to find it, but that's going to be a ways off just yet. It's another boss fight, but it takes some grinding to get the materials to get there. So I've been rambling on again, so we'll just stop that for now and wrap up this episode here. I appreciate you all, and we will see you in the next one.